Hey gang, welcome back to chapter 11 of the Crucible Chronicles. Just as a reminder, in this chapter we're taking one of my favorite lower rated decks out for a couple games. If you're interested to hear more about this particular deck and what cards are in it, I did a brief rundown of it in the first part of this chapter, so there will be a link to that in the video description below. Without further ado, let's hop into today's game. Alright, got ourselves a game here. Get to find out Crucible if we can get a win. I'm never going to say that again, ever again. Let's see. We got V. Griffin La Resolosa. Resolosa. Some Saurian Star Alliance. Transporter platform. The Kirby. Just a couple of upgrades there. 6 Semper. Exile. Couple Odoax. No tributes though. So, you know, small things that'll hopefully help us. There's the Gargantodon, so that kind of could ruin some of our plans. Let's see. So we're going second here. What do we have to worry about? Not entirely sure. I wouldn't mind getting some of this stuff down. That would be nice. I feel like I've got a couple nice leads. I have access to things that I like, so let's hold on to this. We have the ammonia cloud in case they try and get a little cheeky. Going with Saurians. Playing out Prefectus Ludo. Alright, so both these are elusive, so I get ammonia clouds to start. Could be nice. The ammonia clouds could also be pretty useful later against like Kirby and Sensor Chief. I guess those are the only things it kills. There's also the Rock Gubs, but I also kind of like the threat of having a John Smith and Mind Warper down. So maybe we try and go Mars here. Put down some damage on the Prefectus Ludo. That's now in Twin Bolt range, so that's handy. Definitely handy. Thinking maybe we go to Shadows next. I mean, getting a couple Mind Warpers off could be nice. Of course, our opponent doesn't have any Ember, so maybe let's just wait. You know, let's see what our opponent comes up with. Not entirely sure what I'm most worried about in this deck. There's like good cards in Saurian, but I don't really know how they work together. Okay, Gleeful Mayhem and a Rock Gub. Works for me. Let's go with Shadows here. Play out Dodger. Play out another Dodger. Maybe Silvertooth. The thing is, so I can fight this Rock Gub off the board, which would be nice if they're going back into Dis here. I think maybe I'll actually do that. They don't have a Misery Exploit. Of course, now I check for that. Fortunately, I have a couple Dodgers down. We'll see if our opponent manages to come up with something that we can fight into. Of course, the Gargantodon would just kind of right away cause us some trouble. All right, so Comms Officer Kirby. Seems pretty likely we're going to be going into Shadows here. What is this? Garcia's Blaster. All right, well, I guess we go Shadows here. We'll fight there. We'll fight there to steal a second one. We'll reap up to 3. Now, this bad penny. I think I just discard it. It's another reap. Do they have like a bunch of damage out there? Let's just play it safe and discard. I don't really want it gumming up my hand. All right, the Colosseum comes down. We don't actually have an answer for that. I don't think we have any way to to kill an artifact, to destroy an artifact. Oh, nice. Garganthodon comes down, so that's good. So no stealing, all sorts of warding. All right, should we go with Logos? I think it might be time to go with Logos. We'll play out the Time Traveler. Oh boy, picked up the Effervescent Principle. Library of Babel, Pocket Universe. This could be useful. This could be useful very soon. But I think I'm going to discard it. And I think, again, I'm going to hold on to Help from Future Self. Oh man, there's my incubation chamber. That'd be so nice. I'm sort of thinking it might be time for a Poison Wave. Of course, that kills all of my stuff, which is not super great. Not super great. First Officer Frayne to put some onto the Garganthodon. Alright, we gotta deal with this Frayne, for sure. Gotta deal with its Frayne. What's gonna be the best solution to deal with all this stuff? I think probably Shadows. Man, I really don't like this Poison Wave though. So we need Frayne to die. So I can, what are my options here? I can Reap 3 times. I can deal 2 damage and then another 2 to that. That gets me onto check. Pops all these wards. Wipes the board. Not crazy huge. Yeah, I think we'll... So the question is, do I fight? All right, let's Reap here and then reevaluate. Just distracted by our opponent bringing up Blazing Archon, the absolute legend on Twitter. Is there a way for me to... So I'll get 2 Ember here. Because if I fight Silvertooth and then Dodger into the Legionary, that feels a little bit better, because then I'm at least not destroying all my creatures and leaving 3 of their creatures on the board. I'm not a huge fan. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Well, that changes that a little bit. I didn't realize this was... I didn't realize that's how the Colosseum works. So let's Reap here. Let's Reap here. Okay, so we'll get on to check. We'll Poison Wave, kill some stuff, and then we'll kill that. So that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Definitely... That could have been better. Could have definitely been better for us. Binding Irons discards the Harbinger. What? Oh man, Infernus. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I feel like we're definitely in trouble here. One of the ways our deck struggles is boards that are establishing themselves that we can't deal with. So the question is, do we play down some Mars? Do we go Logos? And we can Help from Future Self. Maybe shuffle that Ammonia Clouds back in, which could be good. I think maybe Logos is the play here. Yeah, I think Logos is the play. We'll Help from Future Self first. Oh, time traveler just got purged. Oops. Oops. All right, well, so that changes that. Oh, it's terrible. I totally missed that Help from Future Self got purged. Do they have any way to destroy? Destroy our pocket universe? I don't think so. Oh man, we're in real danger right now. I figured that Gargantodon was going to cause me some trouble. I figured it. But maybe we get the ammonia clouds picked back up at some point. Yeah, I think things are just going to kind of run away from us now. I think they're just going to run away from us. We haven't even seen the transporter platform. Interesting. All right, well, we go Mars. Play the incubation chamber. John Smith. Sync drone. Biomatrix backup onto John Smith. Sadly, doesn't quite get us to check. Doesn't quite get us there. Stunner. Stunner on the Odoac. Alert, alert. Zap to kill the John Smith. So, we can go with Mars. We could throw down some stuff. I think maybe we go Shadows here, though. Ah, man, that's a bummer, because I could actually archive this Gargantodon out of play, which would be pretty nice. Be pretty nice. Poison Wave does a good amount to get us in range of ammonia clouds, though. So I think maybe we go Shadows here. The question is, I wouldn't mind actually holding on to this mating season. So we'll get rid of that. So it's like I can Poison Wave here, and maybe the Dodger gets taken out. I don't know what the better play is. When I say gets taken out, this Inspector is going to purge a card. I almost would rather have it purge a Dodger, especially because I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to be able to steal. Mating season represents like an amount of Ember Rush that might be unexpected, so I think I've convinced myself to Poison Wave first. All right, takes out a Dodger. And then we'll play out a Dodger. And then end our turn. Right, so at least on to check for the time being. Got the Evil Eye. I don't think we've seen that yet. Rending Touch. Hey, at least it's not a Coliseum kill. Hey, ho ho, we did it! We forged a key! Oh, loud. Alright, what do we got? So good Wild Wormhole. Could do that. I think maybe Still Shadows is pretty good here. These Silvertooths are nice fodder for the Colosseum, unfortunately. Could draw a card. I think I'm gonna go back to Shadows here. We'll use the Incubation Chamber on the Blipip. And then throw down the Silvertooth. Problem is I can't actually fight with these Silvertooths because it's gonna proc this Colosseum. Molina. Nice, up to 6. All right, so what are our options here? We can kind of keep bearing down on this Mars situation. How much stuff do we actually kill if we go... so Odoak will die, Legionary will die, Infernus will die, Odoak will die, Kirker will die, Snaglet will die. I think honestly it's a Mars turn. Now the question is, do I actually mating season? We're gonna go Mars. We'll pick up our archives. We'll start with the ammonia clouds. That puts us up to 4. So they now only have 1 creature of each of these houses, which is pretty fortunate. So I could throw down the Marauder and I could mating season the Marauder, which actually might be nice, and then throw down these creatures. And that might be a nice combo, like a nice workaround, I guess, if you will. Because the alternative is what? I throw down all 4 creatures and then mating season them all for 5 Ember, put me up to 9. I think if I go with the Marauder, this Lilithal will be able to fight into one of these. Fight or reap, I suppose. So, let's play down the Marauder. Then we mating season. Yeah, then we mating season. Throw down Blipip, John Smith. That puts us at check for the time being. They're going back to Star Alliance. I think they got another zap they can use. Well, I guess they've shuffled back through, so it's entirely possible they got a couple zaps. Oh, Kirby's back, man. Kirby. Oh, so they played Draining Touch. Oh, there is Xeno Training, right? So they're going to take us off check again. To cash the double Kirby. Oh, can't deal with it. 6 Emperor. Hey, we can steal now. Alright, I think we go with Logos here. Do we Library of Babel 1? Wow, that's definitely not what we wanted. We'll Wild Wormhole first. Ooh, Wild Wormhole into the Marauder. Now that's big. We'll Twin Bolt. Problem is, I mean, I think I'd just deal with both these. Deal with both those. I don't like leaving the Kirby out on the board. We'll ditch the Dimension Door. Maybe hold on to... We throw it on the Pocket Universe. Sure, throw it on the Pocket Universe. Hold on to this Effervescent Principle. Just because we might need it. That was actually pretty clutch Wild Wormhole. I do say so myself. Legatus Raptor comes down. Exile the Legatus Raptor. Brings out the Auto Legionary. Alright, so we'll forge with 0. Get the yellow key. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We need to kill Kirby. That'd be one attack there, and the Marauder survives. Can reap with the Bullet Pip, reap with the John Smith. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with Mars then. Let's go with Mars. Seems pretty good. We'll reap with the Bullet Pip. So the Vesma Think Drone comes into play ready. So that's pretty nice. We'll fight this Marauder into Comms Officer Kirby. Ready a non-agent Mars creature. I don't really care about this Legatus Raptor all that much. So let's reap here to ready oh, this is the archiving. Choose a card to archive. I'm reaping with the Think Drone. Sure, let's just go ahead and archive that. Oh, it goes to their archives. Oh, that's funny. We'll reap here to ready Flip Pip, and sadly just reap again because we don't have any more Mars creatures. But that does put us on to check. So that's pretty good for us. Pretty good for us. Yeah, they're going Star Alliance. This Auto Legionary is around. Is definitely alive. Zap, Lay of the Land. Oh, up to 7. Up to 7, no! But we're currently on check with our Pocket Universe. Come on, Pocket Universe! Woo! We did it! Woo! Wow, that was really pretty close. I thought we were... Oh, I don't know if our opponents saw the Pocket Universe. Well, I guess I could have said something. My apologies. Oh man, well GG. Packet in the Ninja. Packet in the Ninja. Piloting V Griffin La Resalosa. It's a pretty close game. Was definitely thinking we were gonna have a rough time there, not being able to deal with that board. But I think some clutch. That Ammonia Clouds honestly was really clutch coming through at the end. So, whew, man, we did it. We asked the question Karavalif, and maybe it's not Karavalif, it's Karavakan. Karavalkan. Oh dear. I'm gonna get out of here before I make more dumb jokes. Thank you all for watching. I will catch you all next week.